street, they call it murder.
Yo, we're back. Episode 3, third episode, third person podcast. Me and Harry are back. Yeah, we're buzzing with all the support from the last two. Obviously, we can't thank everyone enough again. Glad you've been watching us on YouTube, following the Instagram, following the TikTok. We can't thank you enough.
Proper feeling the love by everyone at the moment, and really we're excited for this one. We've got some serious producer. He's doing very well in the scene at the moment, and we're excited for him to start chatting to us and telling us about his come up, his story.
Yes, good friend, great producer, great DJ. He's doing really bits in the scene. So big up man like Jentzen.
Thank you.
Thanks for having you on.
It's pleasure to be here.
Yeah, just give yourself a bit of introduction, let people know who you are.
Right. We actually talked about this before. You know, I didn't want to reveal my first name to you until we actually came on here.
Drum
roll, everybody. Drum roll. Right, my name is Jentzen. I'm also known as Charlie Pearson. That's my government name, as Jelson said on the what's it there. Yeah. I've been DJing now. I've done this since I was like about, I think I was like 14. I started because my cousin introduced me to like dubstep. Like it was weird. It's weird the transition.
You were therefore a Skrillex fan.
No. You know what? I was deep. It was the more deeper side. But the first thing was always those UKF dubstep albums. If I think they're part of everyone's. Everyone did that. It was 2011. That is, and that was maybe 12 at that time. So I heard it. I was strictly rock and roll that time. I was like rock music, guitar. So I'd always been musical. But I'd like, I just heard this and it completely changed everything. So I wanted to emulate it, and I knew there was like this whole DJing thing, and it was more like effects based and everything, like looping and stuff. So I started on a little iPad when I was like 13. DJ, I think it was. It's DJ, but it's DJAY.
Yeah.
And it's like, so I'm there working it, like touching it like that.
Did you ever use Dance EJ?
No, I've heard about it though.
Yeah, me and our Dan used to do that when we were younger. Software.
Still today, I use. I did use for a couple of sets because I don't actually have. I still don't have decks to this day, like CDJs. I've got vinyls in my house.
Yeah,
vinyls like two turntables. This Rowan mixer is beautiful. But yeah, I use Virtual DJ if there's any digitals, but I've not used that in a while. And in fact, the Earwax, I borrowed my cousin's controller for it. So I've done anything when it comes to stuff that's been put online. It's been anything but
so you
just
full on learned purely vinyl.
I've learned vinyl, yeah.
Straight up.
I'll get to that in a minute, but yeah, I just I did so I was in DJ for a little bit, and then I sort of went into like it was. You know, like I saw like Project X and like, you know, that Head to a Roll track. And that's, you can see the transition then because it's more aggressive dance music. It went from dubstep, and I was into deep dubstep for a while. And then I went on to, and then I found like this kind of like, you know, dun, 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 like that. So Head to Roll, that's it. So I got into that. And then obviously I Pursue Happiness. And then I realized that I like this music, but I don't know why it is. Like, you know, the thumping 4/4 beat.
I think it's just when it come in on the film though as well.
That probably did definitely help it.
Down,
yeah.
yo.
Yeah, I never really I didn't know what partying was or anything like that at that time. When the Project X come out, it was like maybe 2013.
When did it come
when
out?
When did it come out? Yeah, like
Dan's prime. That.
You know, because he was his prime, not really.
It was your prime, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I got into that, and so slowly transitioned. It was all still EDM music at that time, and then when I was about, I think my brother, I was about 16 or 15, and my brother Seb Duffy from Local Dub had just turned 18. It's Jentzen +3. That's what I say.
Your brothers in Local Dub?
Yeah, they're my brothers. Yeah.
No, like actual blood brothers.
Oh yeah. So they're they basically their dad married my mum. So my parents split up.
I never knew that.
My
Like
parents
a
split up.
half-brother.
My parents split up when I was 6, and I met them for the first time then. And ever since then, we were stepbrothers, and then we just thought, well, who are we kidding here?
I
Let's
always
just be
thought
brothers.
I knew you were dead close to local dub, but I didn't know you were like basically brothers. Like,
that's
family.
fine.
In essence, it was Seb Duffy who I keep saying his name. Let me try that again. Let me just say that again for a clip. In essence, it was Seb from local dub who got me into house music because he was going out to Sankey's at that time, which I have to give him credit for that because he was the person who, because I liked the EDM music at the time, but it was just I was getting a bit older. I was getting a bit sick of it, and it was always full on. I was never always in the mood for it. And then Seb came back with I think it was What They Say by Maya Jane Coles, Something We All Adore by Solomon. You know, dead deep, dead. So like with the rough dubstep, I like the deeper side as I got more into it. With this, I got more into like the deeper side of it, and I was bugging my brain because the house organ, I hear it occasionally in EDM music, and I was like, I just needed to hear it for the first time somewhere else. And when I heard that Maya Jane Coles, it just blew my mind. That Maya Jane Coles track. So he brought back all this amazing stuff, and then I'd still be DJing on this little app. But at the same time, that's when I started to get really inspired into making music. Still on the iPad. It was like a 5th generation iPad or something I got for Christmas one time. We all did, me, Seb and Emil. So I got an app that allowed you to like make little short 16-bar sequences, and so you could put a drum machine, you could put an MPC there, and you can drag it in, and you got a mixer in the middle, so you drag that in, it wires across, and then you have like, and then you press play and it all starts going. That's when I started to get really into production because I was really annoyed at like it was only 16 bars.
And you wanted to make it further.
You did more.
Yeah. So I decided to take it a step further, and then that's when I had a laptop at the time. I think I had a laptop at the time, and I started to I got onto it. Excuse me.
You're Logic, aren't you?
What?
You're a Logic user, aren't you?
I'm a Logic user now, but I was FL Studio when I had Windows.
Yeah.
So when I got
Fruity
a Mac,
Loops, Fruity Loops.
I did Fruit Loops for a while, which in fairness was pretty sick because it's more. There's a lot of gizmos and gadgets that work, and but arranging a track was where I struggled.
Yeah.
And it's still a mystery to this day how I do how to lay it down. It's really your mind is the only limit.
So when you say you started producing and started making your tracks, when do you feel like how far into your production did you feel like you really had the breakthrough with a certain track?
Breakthrough in what way?
In a sense where you feel like you can do this for real and like this is something you want to run with.
It was really when I started to join You&Me, and I started actually getting out there and getting gigs for them, doing the warm up. The whole thing with You&Me. So this is leading into what we're just talking about then. Seb had his mate Josh. Everybody knows who Josh is.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Everyone. Yeah. So when I was 16, Josh was same age as Seb. They were both going out. Josh, obviously, I think Josh had been to Ibiza and he caught the bug. He caught the bug with it, and
Happens to everyone.
Yeah, he
It's like an
went to
illness.
Ibiza. He'd already been. I think he was doing something else at the time, but he got a wind of this music production. So we both started at the same time, really. And then Seb decided one day and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, I've heard you doing this music production stuff. My mate Josh here is doing the same thing. You want to link up?" And then we started to talk, and then from there, that sort of expanded. Josh dedicated his time to his brand, and then obviously as that flowered, he put me on to it. He took me on, and then did the whole. And then for a while, he was doing gigs for You&Me. I was just turning 18, just partying all the time. So, I didn't take it too seriously. And I think I actually took a break from it for a while. So when I was in high school and then when I went to college, I sort of put it on the back burner. So I didn't produce anything new for about until I got out of college. I think I was maybe like 18 or 19 18, 19, 20 at the time.
Is that where you really got that second wave of motivation to start making tracks, was it?
It was when the whole Ro Minimal thing became popular, Romanian house kind of thing, dead stripped back grooves in really dingy basements with big sound systems. Like, you know, it was like Kotal, I think South was one of them. And then obviously you had Sankey's, which was more like the deep house side of it. So you had these two sections here. And then Hidden, of course, I went to the You&Me at Hidden when they were doing the street there. It was different back then, wasn't it? It was. Did you ever go to Hidden when you were 18?
I never really ventured out from Warrington until I got into the scene myself. So
Is it not like what is it, Sankey Street Basement or something?
Sankey Street Basement actually only opened up, I think it was like 3 years ago, but it was mainly Hideout. So the owners of Hideout made the basement as well, and they sort of like linked. But all the events, like I think the first proper big event at Hideout was Yusuf and Charlie was playing, but that was like, I'd say 2018, 2019. So
it's like
it sort of built itself up, but it was nothing really. Like, it's not got history like the likes of Hidden, Sankey's stuff like that.
We were like small acorns at this point, so like I think the first You&Me I properly went to as a spectator, not as a resident, was Archie Hamilton it was Hidden. And I remember the first thing he said to me, I saw him, and like this was like the small streak of like people I was like really looked up to at the time, because that was around the time he made that Troublemaker tune, and it was all about the slick laid back grooves. And I saw him across the crowd. I looked at him dead in the eyes, and I was just like, "You're right," trying to just say something to him. As I'm like an 18-year-old kid, just started with Logic Pro. Logic Pro at that time. I just started it with Logic Pro, and I'm looking up at Archie, and you know what he said to me? He just said, "Did you steal my wallet?" And I was like, "No." And I just looked at him, and so my face just dropped, and I just went, "No." And he said, "All right," and then just walked off. He was going on the way to the toilet. So I just, so yeah.
I thought you were going to go and dap him up.
Did you take it though?
No, I didn't take it. No. I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't be here. I'd be in jail if I did. Yeah, but you know, I've got the connections. It's fine, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we got I'm trying to catch up myself.
So that was the first You&Me event you went at Hidden.
No, it was Kotal, which is like a basement. Kotal and the bagel shop with the two, and then Hidden was the one where it started to get a bit bigger. And then I think we started doing some at this. I think we did the original Progress Centre, which was not the car park. It was upstairs, so you had to go up 4 flights of stairs. So, and like, imagine that,
rough coming down after.
You're rough coming down after, you know.
Early mornings,
you've been partying, you've been standing, you've been doing everything, and you have to go up, down every time you want to do something. Yeah. I guess it keeps people locked in, I don't know. It's good, it's a good technique, wasn't it?
You start going You&Me event. Keeps everyone on the dance floor, doesn't it?
Yeah, it keeps people on the dance floor because they're scared of using them steps, aren't they? Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny. So you started going and supporting You&Me kind of 19, 20 type thing after college?
It was ironically, I think it was Six Trees. Sorry, it was the Progress Centre, but down below the steps and everything. Actually, in the car park and everything, that was set to happen. I was working at Amazon at the time, and we'll get to that in a minute. Actually, I was working at Amazon at the time, and it was a bit wishy-washy about the gigs because of the pandemic breaking out. I had just been made redundant. I had to go to because of that very same reason. And then, but they were like, "Yeah, we've got you on. Don't worry." It was Laidlaw that was meant to be on there. I think Laidlaw was headliner, and I was meant to be the person who's. I think it was me, then local dub. I've still got the poster somewhere, but yeah. So I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely over the moon here because like, you know, I got to meet Kurt for the first time, my manager. I've got to meet, you know, I'm going to, you know, Josh is finally seeing some stuff out of me because I think I'd released something with them. So yeah, that was it. I released a tune. I think it was called Tornado. That was based off a girl who was called Tornado was like just a demo I had. And he was supporting it. Baker was supporting it at that time, and he was playing a lot of my stuff, a lot of my unreleased. But he'd been playing it way before even that. So, like from an early age, he literally just so from like 16, 17, when he was playing in places like Field, you know, on his comeuppance, he was playing all the stuff I made on FL Studio.
So you had that support from
there is
from
honestly, there's not to be too like not to downplay it, but he saw potential in me, and from an early stage, you can see that although, you know, it's, I forgot what I was saying now. He saw potential in me, so even from an early age. So that's why the bond now is a bit more better. It's
stronger. It's developed on it over time.
It's developed over time. That's why he's trusted me with such with his brand and stuff to be like an ambassador, if you will.
It's going to give you that opportunities over time. Again, you've built that relationship. You're talking to each other all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So it's come around to like maybe to 2020. I think at that point the lockdown hadn't been in full effect or something, and we could still do raves and stuff like that. So we got Progress set up. I was buzzing. I found out that the gig had been cancelled on shift. I just done a night shift at Amazon. It was maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. I honestly that feeling in the when it comes to feelings, I had to just stop for a second. I just went quiet.
Started slinging parcels about.
Crashed the whip.
No, I was literally dragging a cage. I had to leave the cage. I just stood there for a minute.
Not the cage.
I'd been like literally grafting all night, telling everyone how, you know, I'm gonna be a DJ.
This moment, it's a big
I'm gonna be a big.
Cage would have gone over the wall.
I would. But like I was too.
Well, at the time, that was your biggest opportunity to date, obviously.
It wasn't big. It was just the most important because it's the
first big down.
It was the biggest. It was my debut as Jentzen, as it were. So you know, I'd rebranded myself.
Charlie Pearson before,
yeah.
Charlie Pearson, Amazon.
The Spotify, right? No. I'd released stuff under my actual name. There are tracks out there that actually do have my real name on, and Jentzen just brings them up every opportunity he gets. He says,
"What is it? Similar sound to what you make now?"
No, it's more Darius Roshin's Sydney Charles
stuff.
Yeah, Moxie's.
Yeah.
Well, it's old school. What was his brand before that? It was it wasn't Moxie. It was something else. Do not sleep Ibiza and stuff like that. And the old school stuff.
So with your production side of things, what would you say was your like first biggest track that sort of like made you? But obviously, I feel like I know what you're gonna say. But
do you want to guess it first before I say it?
I'm saying Superman.
No. There's several. It's funny because
that's the one that I've noticed
it's the most recent and it's the most widest one because it's kind of gone like a bit of an earthquake. You have the core, then you have this, then you have that.
Yeah.
Is it released?
Go into detail.
Released.
Yes, it is released. So the first major song I made was when I was actually 16. It was a organ house track inspired by Shadow Child called Baby, which I've re-released now. But that's right, it's in brackets. It's 2016 because I don't want people to be confused like it's brand new and it's something I've made now. That was one that got me. I was a very I wouldn't say I was a very quiet kid in high school, but I wasn't popular. I wasn't going with the lads to do the football in the cage or whatever.
Kept yourself to yourself.
I kept myself to myself. I was in the library most of the time. I was a huge horror movie nerd at the time. Barely made. I had a couple of friends, but I didn't really do anything. Most of my interests lied outside of school.
Did you rock them orange glasses in high school?
No. I was.
You knew you were going to be a DJ. That's what it was.
I had a what did I have? I had like the worst trim ever. Everyone's got like shaved sides, and I've got like this very generic looking. Just it was horrible.
You get yourself locked in, but a lot of people from that age don't really have the interest.
I've got a picture of me at high school.
We'll clip a picture.
Yeah.
I was just going to say a lot of people don't really kind of have that interest outside of school. Whereas, like you say, from 13, you had that interest in music. You're on your own playing the music. Everyone else is at home playing Xbox, PS4 all night.
The ironic thing is, I was always mocked for the music I listened to. So when I used to be into actually, there's a step in between there. So I was into the EDM, then I was into jacking house. So you remember certified jacking back in the old school with the whiskey style logo. Yeah. With Tom Zanetti, You&Me before he got big. I was there, mate. I was there from that very beginning, and everyone was like, "Where's the drop, mate? What is this?" Because that's what everyone was about. Everyone was listening to like that Promises by you know, and
Shammy.
shuffling at house parties in the tents outside.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah, and it was all about the drop.
Shuffling.
So, do you remember? Like, you're 16. You're at what's it? Someone sneaks in a bottle of vodka, slipping it into the coke. The parents are upstairs, and what's it? Everyone, Promises is banging out.
Shammy,
What a golden time!
Kids in the corner doing the Harlem Shake.
Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. What a golden time. So I was into the heavier stuff at that time. So
You're
I was
probably trying to drop bad game.
Bro, I did a Harlem Shake. I can't lie, everyone did one.
have you got that?
I might have it somewhere.
Oh god,
You definitely did one.
I've never done one.
Lying.
I'm not. I definitely haven't. Like, I've done lots of things that are questionable. But
Everyone-
I've not done the Harlem
I'll
Shake.
tell you a trend you did. You definitely planked.
A what?
You have proof.
You're
of that?
too young to know what planking is, bro.
Planking.
Oh yeah. Where you like you lie on something. No, I'm not planked.
Liar.
I'm trying to think of a trend now that I've done.
Ice bucket challenge.
No, not done that.
I need to know what planking is. What about?
Bro, it was like when you
what-
were in like year.
I feel like you could plank over these two chairs right now. You know.
I could, but I won't be doing it. That can be the thumbnail.
No, not that.
You're
Yeah,
doing
right, yeah. So what?
Lying flat, bro.
For the whole country ice bucket challenge, that was.
Yeah, but that's like
That's for ALS though.
these boys are 21.
Did you do what was the
I didn't do the.
what's the challenge where everyone
not done the
like
running man.
everyone frozen, everyone stood still.
Nah,
Nah,
it
that
was
girl's
Ray
a real-
Shamurd. Ray Shamurd, Black Beatles.
No, what was the one where everyone just
Yeah, mannequin challenge.
Yeah,
is that like the pause
That
challenge or
girl
something, or is
a
it?
real
Yeah.
pro.
Just Black
Yeah.
Beatles. Ray Shamurd.
Is that what
Did
it
you ever
is?
do the Rain Man challenge?
What's that?
It's where you do that at night. I think. Yeah,
Oh,
everyone
like,
knows what that
that's
is.
the one-
Yeah,
Over the head.
Everyone.
Oh no.
Because I went to a media college, there was everyone was doing some kind of thing, like filming something, and one of them was the Rain Man challenge, and it was
Yeah, you definitely did a full class, full lecture mannequin challenge. Everyone's just like stood still.
that's it, the mannequin challenge. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah. I don't think I do remember it, but I,
I
don't
did not
actually
do that.
No, I didn't.
no, because they go in, fill in the room, and everyone was just like,
I was still.
Definitely not it.
I was still anxious, like when I was in college. I was still like really quiet.
Yeah.
I did. Oh god, right. So back to my biggest track. So high school, blah blah blah. I basically made this track, and it was like an organ style track. It was an organ style track based off like Shadow Child's Best Believing, which I actually liked at the time. I was kind of anti mainstream, and I've always have been, to be honest. But I made this in the style that I liked, which was kind of like hollow, not much going on in it, but everyone loved it. Everyone in high school loved it. That someone got wind of it, then someone started talking it. It ended up accumulating over like 80,000 views.
sick. So that was going around in high school when
In
you
high
was
school,
in high
when
school.
I was in high school, and everyone just turned around to me, and
You're this quiet kid, and
everyone's like,
shit.
you know what, baby, sick tune, bro. I was just like, okay, oh right.
Well, he's like, cool dog. They don't know what to
And
say.
I used to get, no word of a lie, there was this other one called Turn Me Out, which had like, it was, so after that I started making more stuff, and, you know, approval means, you know,
Confidence.
means
Yeah, 100%.
productivity.
Yeah.
Approval means productivity for me. So I saw that, I saw what I was doing, making a few more tracks, putting them on my SoundCloud, gained quite a little bit, and then I got a video once on BBM. Do you remember them? Remember the Blackberries?
I know BBM. Don't
I
even
still-
start trying to like
But I still know
chat
what
about
pin.
the age,
You don't even know.
BBM pin, bro,
You don't even
no.
know what a screen munch is.
bro. I
Oh
don't-
shit! Oh
Hey,
my
he
god!
definitely didn't.
chatting years ahead,
Didn't
didn't
even
you?
download tunes on Tube, did he?
Oh, I used to get the ASEs. That's what I used to
Yeah.
do. I used to download
Great.
videos.
Brick Breaker. What
Oh,
a game.
Mate, Snake is OG.
I had a BlackBerry Pearl.
Yeah, I
mate.
know what the
Pearl.
BlackBerry games are. That's
I had a
standard.
pink BlackBerry Pearl at one point
Of course you did.
because mine got smashed up. My dad threw it at me.
Did you start off with an LG cookie though?
I had LG Cookie, the white and blue one with a stick.
My brother said had the Sony Ericsson, the orange one.
Yeah, the
He
orange
had
and
Angry
black one,
Kid on
little
it.
bubbles on it.
Yeah.
I had that. I had it. Yeah,
remember
Belter
that?
phone. What
Angry-
phone did you have? Yeah. What was your first? I had
You
was
prefer
that LG?
you
I
had
had
an
LG flip
antenna coming
phone.
out of yours. Like,
Oh,
Mum was like, yo, Nokia Lumia. Yeah. What was your? So you had an LG Cookie?
no, my mum bought me And this was the single most annoying phone I've ever had in my life. Oh, I can't remember what it was. It was a Samsung with an orange back.
So we didn't have that like slide out keyboard on
No, it was just
Them
three
sideways.
three buttons, a touchscreen, and a button that makes you ring and sets up a fake call. So, I used it. I did.
Sample it.
No. Literally, it's like you press the volume down button and it triggers a call so you can get out of a situation.
So when these kids come up to you in high school going sick tune.
Yeah, that's it. I can do that.
You'd be like, hold on a minute, I'm getting a call. And just walk
Then
off.
teacher takes it off me and I've got no excuse now. I've got to have it. Yeah.
Funny.
So yeah, I did that, and I got videos from people like the popular kids sending to me like my tracks were getting played at parties,
Yeah,
and I'd never get invited
On the
to them.
JBLs.
Yeah.
On like the little PA system or like your mum's Bose sound system, like the thing, yeah. So from the bat, I was really seeing something here with what I was doing, and then I combined that with the fact that my brothers set me up with Josh. It's a recipe for
greatness.
For greatness, really. It meant that it's
This kind of
Yeah.
led to you.
it led to me then rebranding myself, and I'd made this track called Rocket, and it was originally just a dub, which Baker advised me to keep as a secret weapon when I wasn't gigging as frequently as I was.
Yeah.
And this is one of my problems is I'm too impulsive and I want things right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want my career right now. I want this right now. I want this.
Yeah.
You know,
no patience.
The secret to this industry is waiting. You know,
Yeah.
your track master's been delayed. Okay, your designs are going to be late. Okay,
If you keep doing the right things and you just keep pushing, doing the right things, over
about-
time it's going to fall into place.
it's
anyway.
about finding the right moments to take action, really. And I'll be honest, as much as he advised me not to put that out, I think that was responsible for, what was it, it was 2019 when it came out, and it was 2019 when Rocket came out, and it exploded. It literally, like, you know, it's an 8-minute track with a 2-minute thing. It
rocketed.
It rocketed literally.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so, and then I think it was already gaining traction the same way Baby did, but instead of high school, I'm actually, you know, I'm in a full-time job and everything. And I'd already set up like a lot of things, but then I put it on Bandcamp, and then I found out this guy called James Jones picked it up, bought it for £2.50. I was like, interesting. So we flash forward. I think so. In between all this, I'd had my first gig with I think it was the first gig with You&Me, which was at Six Trees Bar in Trafford Park. That's where I figured out what the look was.
Well, the glasses weren't a thing before then.
No. Well, I'd not planned it. I already had like.
Where did you buy them from? What are you going to out at?
The Hawaiian shirt was already there because I think I did it once. I had a vintage Hawaiian shirt for some reason. I was trying to be. I went through my indie phase when I was a kid, so I thought get like a flowery shirt.
Oh,
look
your
a bit-
dad's wardrobe.
You don't wear glasses. They're just a look.
No, these are people ask me all this all the time. Are these prescription? They're not. They're just
They just drip.
they're just pure fashion, mate. It's pure style,
Yeah,
mate.
sauce.
Yeah.
Have you kept the same brand ever since?
Yeah, their brand is Spit.
Can he try them on, please?
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to show that up for the
No,
camera.
I just want to see.
You need them on
just
first.
please try them on.
You
bro.
need them on
Just-
first.
You try them
They
on.
match your skin there.
I'll put money.
Come
Put
on,
money.
go on, you first.
Innit? I look like I done.
Yeah,
You look like-
a lot of people do them at night, innit?
That's damn
Nah, because you're just trying to look.
It's
cool,
like
then
H
put
if
'em
he
on.
wants to appear clever. The sophisticated H, yeah.
I thought
As soon as you put them on, you can DJ now. Jesus.
I just got.
You look like Harry
I
Potter.
felt it
You look like Harry Potter.
Felt it in my brain.
You felt the aura, didn't
Felt
you?
it in my brain.
You felt the zesty aura,
No
didn't
pun,
you?
no
Bro-
pun.
bro's about to
no
make it-
pun with the unreleased tune in my brain.
Bro's about to make it bounce.
Making it bounce.
Making it bounce.
Lead and drop.
Lean and drop.
Making it bounce.
Oh, did you?
Right.
No, sleepless nights. Right, we'll talk about that.
All right, yeah.
Is that you on the vocal?
No, it's not me on the
It
vocal.
sounds like you. I
Why
was
does
on the
it-
car this morning to him.
Wait, let's see if I can do that. Let's see. I don't have the lyrics. There's no lyrics to it. That's the problem.
Sing Make It Bounce.
Making it bounce, lead and drop,
Making it bounce.
Oh,
The key to
rhythm.
key G got too many rhymes. I don't know if I should explain this. I'm gonna say this right now. That guy. So, making it bounce was just an idea I had based off Dr. Feel Right. I wanted to. Well, I wanted to continue Superman, but not use heavily like a really famous vocal. I wanted to start going down a more original thing now. You know, I've done a few edits where I've just Superman was popular because it's got Eminem in it, and I've not heard anyone use it in that fashion before.
Great track.
Banging. I love it.
Great track.
I'm actually really proud of it.
Yeah.
I am.
It's
I'm
like one of them, like...
I am really proud
It's
of it.
an
to be fair.
all-rounder. It's an all-rounder, like...
Stink.
It's not too
stink,
much,
you know?
and it's not
Yeah,
not enough. You know what I mean?
It's just...
Got his
It's
own,
like
got his own flow. He's
the-
got, it's the zesty house.
The song alone, the original, is a good song.
Yeah.
So then the vocal with the female and Eminem, and then just the bass line so, like,
That was-
simple but effective.
That was inspired by watching Houghton videos, which is different because this is. You can kind of see it, can't you? It was minimal. It is minimal, but it's like, I did that, and then I threw the Eminem vocals on afterwards.
Yeah, it's so
So-
slow and nice.
So like but I'd already perfected like really like lots of transitions. It's not just a straight 4/4 beat. It's just like lots of things that go like that.
Yeah.
So, which I love doing in my tracks because I'm easily bored. So I need a lot going on in my ears.
Make a busy track.
Make a busy track. That's it. Yeah.
Would you say you got ADHD?
I'm
Undiagnosed.
Okay, I've definitely got it.
I'm just trying to word this in a way that's nice to myself. I'm
What have
currently
you got?
applying. I'm currently applying for a test for it, but I kind of rather. I've spent the majority of my, I'm going to say my adult life, not trying to put that label to my creativity. I think because I personally believe like if you're creative, you are creative. I don't want to say like I've got ADHD and I'm creative. Scatterbrained, as you say, like it's.
I feel like the most
Some of
inspiring
them are, though.
creatives,
Yeah.
the most best creatives are people who are a little bit like.
He takes
different.
ADHD off people. He just keeps
What?
getting more.
I'm always up to something, and I've definitely got something.
Yeah,
But not in, it's
But
not bad.
Do you feel like you need to know though, or do you like the idea of not knowing?
I'm just self-diagnosed. No one else can tell me what I've got.
Yeah, no, because it's what's going on up here, and
Yeah.
nobody can get inside there.
If I've got it, sweet.
It's
I've got it. It's mine.
thick skull in it.
Grew it myself.
Sorry, thick skin, not thick skull. Yeah,
Thick skull.
thick skull.
He's not got a thick skull. I've actually seen it in his head, and it's just scrambled.
I had a rough night. Speaking of like rough heads, though, how was your head after you Rishi back yourself hide and seek?
Oh, if I could, like you have moments where you just want to replay them all over and over again. Not to discredit like Jelson and Jamie Fielding. Me and Rishi. It's not even like I mean, I got. Sorry, I'm just gonna swear.
Yeah,
Swear,
cool.
do what
I
you
got
want.
It's
Be
not
off.
Channel
fucked
4.
up. It's not. It could be
not-
Channel
it-
4
it-
after 6
Davina's
PM.
gonna come out in a
Could
sec.
be soon. You be you. This is
Yeah.
what we're
Yeah,
trying to
so
do, be
I
authentic.
got a ton of messages saying, "Did you have a go on her? Did you have this?" I was like,
Stick it on her.
I was like, I had to literally, I must have said the same thing about 5 times. I said, "Have some respect here, lads. Like, come on, like we've just just done a mix together. There's nothing behind it.
Yeah, I
professional.
hate that, me.
It's like everyone makes assumptions based off like, everyone makes assumptions just
Yeah.
because someone's got good chemistry, and it's.
They've seen that-
I'm
they've seen
guessing
that
they're
video of,
joking, but I have to take it literally because like, if they do, it's like an irreversible chain reaction. You hint at something. Whoosh.
Is that what it is? It's
Yeah.
the. Was she on your back? Did she hop on your back behind the decks? Was it, or was it you?
Yeah,
you
that
on
didn't
her?
help at all, did it?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Yeah,
here's
but,
probably
like-
where it's all coming from.
Yeah, I don't
think he'll be jumping on her back.
Nah,
though.
because
she literally. I was playing some Z Bias. I was playing a Z Bias record, and she.
Oh, it's a neighbourhood.
No, it's not. It's Stanley Hoodlum issue. It's one of his side projects.
Neighbourhood's a bella.
Did you know Z Bias is Manny based?
Is he?
Yeah. I've just I was applying for a job.
Dom, text him. Get him on the pod.
Get him on the pod. He basically. I thought you were trying to get my attention there. It's like that.
Hey, just ignore them. They're doing their thing there.
Oh,
Send
are
that
they
up
for you?
there.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. I've gone way off track here.
No,
Zed Bias.
no.
So I was playing a
Yeah,
Zed
yeah.
Bias record, and basically she just. I think I can't fully remember it if she asked me or I felt a bunch of hands and then just like a push, and then I was like, oh, she's getting on my back, right? Yeah.
Roll with it. No,
I think, yeah, but for some reason I did. And you know what? I've been used to lifting stuff, and you know what? That was the nicest thing that's ever put my back in strain.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Fuck that off. I can't believe that's a horrible thing to say. That's a horrible thing to say. Oh my god.
he's chatting. Be respectful. Everyone, be respectful. Of the
Zesty
DM.
boys.
Make some noise from the back. Anyway,
Backstreet
clip
boys.
that, yeah.
Let me know where it's at.
But yeah, it was.
That's the nicest thing that's ever penetrated Jelson's back.
That's ever put strain on my back. But yeah, it was.
But you never spun decks though with someone on your back.
No, never. That's the first time ever. So like
So as a set as a whole,
the set as a whole, I would say
energy.
but not in the way that I'm used to. I'm used to like fast paced. But I also enjoy like mixing with vinyl because you take your time a lot more.
Yeah.
But the payoff is you're actually showing music instead of covering it with effects or mixing techniques. It's just one track to another, and that's the set.
Yeah, raw music.
And that's what's on the surface there, which I enjoy. For my own personal sets, I attract a certain audience, and therefore I've got to mix in a certain way. With Superman, Rocket, and everything like that, it falls heavily under that tech house brand. With me and Rishi, it's more like garage bass, and I'm able to like because when I was during Corona, should I say COVID or Corona?
Easy. Anything. COVID-19.
During COVID-19, I spent literally all my earnings because I didn't have any bills or anywhere to go. I spent it all on vinyl, and that's what I was originally.
Sick.
Yeah, just literally, I'd get home from a night shift about 9 a.m. My mum would say, "You've got a package in there." She'd advise me. She'd go to me. She'd go like, "Are you sure you're okay? You're not spending too much money?" I'm like, "Mum, no. any money on vinyl? I've once spent like 200 quid on a record."
Which one's
Really?
that?
Yeah.
It was the funk. It's called Function Everybody. I think they're right. The Ghost are right when we were saying this. Yeah, it's Function Everybody, and it's that drove me crazy.
Is this your biggest vinyl gem?
I've sold it as well.
Have you?
I've sold it. I've got the MP3s, but
What's one vinyl disc that stuck with you for the longest? Like you're still
Yeah,
playing. to this
you
day?
want to whip it out.
Oh,
every
you know
set.
what?
Yo, hey yo.
Pause. Pause.
Let's go back to the vinyl.
If I was
Wait,
looking
what's
at
this?
Max
back straining, whipping it out. That's the name of that's the name of the podcast, right?
Yeah,
Just wanna
whipping
whip-
it out. What vinyl would you
What
pull
vinyl?
out?
Yeah, vinyl.
Yeah, the biggest gem. What's the best find that's just stuck with you?
Oh, that's a good one, that, because I've got new stuff now that's probably.
One's just popped to your head. What is it?
What?
First one's popped to your head.
Are you trying to tell me?
No, I'm trying to say one's just popped to your
You
head.
can
Like,
see
you know,
it.
you can see it. I can see it. Like you've thought of one, but you've questioned it. But what was
I
that
know,
one?
because I don't want to. All right.
Shout them out.
Suburban Collective. It's and there's a girl who's actually said she'll pay to get the ID. So if she sees this, you're welcome. It's called. You PayPal me later, mate. It's called Suburban Collective. It's in a. It's. Do you mind if I look it up?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think, brother?
Because I actually don't know what it is.
Suburban Collective.
Oh, this is. I thought this was. You've just opened my internet browser. I don't know why. I don't know why I'll be surprised about that. But
Where are you from?
where am I from?
Yeah, where are you from? Like, base, like, where'd you grow up?
I'm from Eccles in Salford.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just round here, Manny.
So, who over in the scene, other than local dub, obviously, family and stuff that you were, like, close to growing up, or was it just purely them?
Sorry, say that again. I
So,
completely
like,
zoned out.
growing up in the scene, and, like, people you're close to, like, DJing-wise,
Who was I close to?
who was you, like, close to from an early start?
Well, Josh. I
Apart
met.
from, like, Josh, local dub and stuff, like...
To be honest,
Just them.
Well, Jelson mentioned that you were in the same form together, but obviously you weren't friends from
I
young,
see
were
where
you?
you're going with this.
Yeah, we know what we're doing.
Yeah, come on.
all right.
Veteran division.
Right, so there's two people that stick out in my mind when it comes to people that I mean, me and Jelson weren't close. We just happened to cross paths after education, after as adults. So, and it's amazing that way, really. But there's another guy as well. He's not particularly a DJ per chance. He DJs, but he's not a professional. But there's a guy called Greg Smith, who's also known as Grego. And if you're seeing this, big up to you, mate. Should catch up sometime. Yeah, I literally saw him. He was with like these guys, this group, and it was they were like kept to themselves, but anybody they didn't do well. They just kind of misbehaved and cut school, and I just didn't like him, to be honest. I just every time I saw them, I just thought trouble was going to be ahead. But yeah, and then one day, out of the blue, at a rave, I think it was like a what's it? He just pops out of nowhere, like that. Apart from that,
You just jumped out on what? You just built a relationship there in the race?
well, it's not. Well, yeah, we just found it mad how people like mocked me for like being into this tech house stuff, and then just to find them actually into it themselves, and then later on in life, like we all managed to just merge into one and like cross paths and stuff.
So
It's crazy.
Where did the idea of Jelson versus Jentzen come from?
It was again a bit ill-advised, really. It was based. I think we were fabricating it for a while, actually, going back and forth, saying we need to do something, because I thought, yeah, that 100%.
You could also talk about your first EP drop, so You&Me. That's some big moments, maybe.
Well, to be honest, the biggest track on there was My G or B, which I made. Well, I'm not gonna say I half-assed it. I'm not gonna say I can't even speak.
Half-assed it.
I didn't half-ass it, but it was like it didn't feel finished to me. But they were like, right, yeah, perfect, sign that. And ironically, I've not played it to this day because it just
Really?
I'm so uncomfortable with that tune being the way it is.
It's a big track, that as well.
Everyone thinks it is, and I don't understand.
Well, I think it's a good track personally. When I was actually going to guess that to be probably one of your most popular.
My most popular one would be Superman, but I think the newest one really is this one called Working on You that's really gaining a lot of traction on TikTok. It's just a matter of working out logistics to get it out there because I don't do I'm trying to stay away from self-releasing and doing with labels.
See, In My Brain's getting a lot of support as well.
Yeah, that's Josh is playing that though, so that I think we all know where that's going to go, really.
Yeah. To the top,
nice.
to
To the
top,
tippy
baby.
top. Well, yeah, to the top, but yeah, with Josh playing it, it's a no-brainer where it's going to go. The way it goes is everything goes. I make the track, send it to Josh, send it to my manager, and then if Josh doesn't like it, it goes elsewhere. There's a process to it.
Yeah.
There's like an approval process because obviously since Josh is like my day one, isn't he? He's a really good mate of mine. I've got to then just like he gets everything that I do. He knows everything. Just out of loyalty, really, because that's what we've done since we were 16.
Yeah.
Since I was 16, he was 18. We just back and forth tunes.
So you've been there for the full journey, watching the full come up. For Josh. It's
been crazy, and I feel so proud and so lucky to be a part of it.
He's like family in a sense.
He's like a dad sometimes. I remember he used to like just I used to post a story with a beer in my hand on the train. He's like, bro, slow down, mate. You're not playing for another 8 hours. And I'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ.
The 0%.
You're talking about the drinking as well. You recently mentioned you sobered up, haven't you?
I made a decision in May. I was my head wasn't in a great way, and I just there was a lot of personal problems happening at the same time. I was on the road to getting like a mortgage, and it fell through because I'd not told my financial advisor that I've racked up a lot of debt. And the result of that was obviously going out boozing.
Yeah.
And then I realised every single time, I came to this conclusion, like if I want to keep on in this industry, I need to. I mean, I still feel rough. I still felt rough this morning. I hadn't even had anything.
Yeah.
I hadn't.
Tiredness, that.
Yeah, just tiredness. But I remember the days where I'd literally get to the train station from the hotel, not sleeping, just straight from the afterparty to the hotel to the train station, and just now I feel like And now that I've not done it for 3 months, I've realised what I've missed out on. Not missed out on the partying, still do that, but
Just a nice
the aftermath, the regrets, the guilt.
Yeah, the Tuesdays.
The Tuesdays, yeah, exactly. The halfway point, you know. For so long, I was just in a bit of a, I can handle it. I was just lying to myself, really. But now, ironically, I'm now lying to myself by having zeros.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling myself I'm having a beer. And it's still, I'm telling myself I have a beer when it's even got a big fat zero on it. But it's still
Still a beer.
It's still a
tastes
beer
like
at
a
the end
beer.
of the day. But I realised I didn't need to really get. It's like when you bite your nails when you're nervous. Obviously, when you're up there, you know, my thing is I grab a drink.
I feel like I'm the same. I fancy
your
a beer.
go-to?
You don't fancy the alcohol. You fancy the beer. I feel like that's so you maybe get that satisfaction of just.
I wasn't
having
aware. I was
0%.
aware that the alcohol was also taking effect and ruining quite a lot of aspects. Because alcohol in itself is an addictive thing, and I've already got an addictive personality as it is.
Yeah, would you say you use that as like your, like you say, for nerves, sort of? So it was like your go-to sort of
Your
just
coping
to keep
mechanism,
coping
yeah.
mechanism, yeah.
Funnily enough, in my week time me, it was different, and that's a bit scary to say, to be honest, because the week time me is bubbly, bright, full of personality, and I felt like, you know, weekend me going to these things, I had to be a different person, and I never really, I sort of just came in as that person all those years ago, and I've realised now that that's, you know, I've realised now that that's actually not the case. Being myself is neither here nor there. Just you know, being
People
myself
rather people being real and just being like who they are.
it's a combination of feeling like you have to get yourself involved in it.
Yeah.
You know, seeing people in green rooms and stuff like that. You know, indulging themselves. It's I always had that feeling like, yeah, you got to be doing it or you're not really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for ages. I thought, because, you know, we've been raised on rock stars and everything like that, and I thought I could be a rock star.
Did you feel that came from, like, obviously you thought obviously being cool was drinking, trying to fit in kind of to that group of people? Do you reckon that came from maybe in high school where you were trying to do something similar?
I've always kind of been a bit of an outsider. Sorry.
Bit anxious.
That's a wank thing to say. Sorry, give me a second.
Yo, can we keep these in? There's pretty jokes.
Well,
about
that me saying I'm always been an
Nah,
outsider.
that's all
Yeah, it's
good.
more-
You're an
but it's
outsider.
natural, though.
That's just-
Yeah. This is what we're saying about
I've always
being
been
real.
I've always been a bit of an outsider. So I kind of like didn't give myself enough credit to say, like, to embrace it. So I was like,
Yeah.
you know, to be, you know, I had to do something that was different for everyone else, like, you know, the glasses, the shirt, and everything like that.
It's recognisable, though, no?
But at the same time, your head's telling you that you're. Sorry, repeat the question to me again.
I don't know what the question was, but really,
Not fitting in was was a reason to. I needed something to sort of help myself fit in, and that's what I thought was the way to do it.
do you reckon being sober's helped you kind of embrace your own personality? Really,
I still have my moments, to be honest, but like at the same time, I also have learned that I've learned more about myself and worked to improve myself now that I'm fully aware of everything that's happening, and I also am able to, like, sort of direct myself and just I feel like I've learned a lot about myself and learned to be less nervous around people, because at the end of the day, what was getting in my way was my own thought, my own opinion of me, which was shocking.
Yeah.
And then obviously I thought drinking a lot made me feel better about myself.
You got to be your own number one fan, though.
Yeah, exactly. Still to this day, like, I still doubt myself. There's always going to be, like, some sort of self-criticism, but, like, at the same time,
that's normal.
Would you say you're a bit of
That's
like a
normal.
perfectionist, though, in that sense?
in some
Like you
circumstances,
want it to be right.
Oh, like, when it comes to pre-gig nerves, I'm terrible for it.
So so if kind of drinking kind of maybe suppressed that nerves before the set, probably hide and seek was maybe your biggest moment since being sober that you had that event. How did you kind of comfort yourself before that?
Rishi was a big help because she has such a comforting aura. She's been a great supporter of mine for a while.
Yeah, she's boss.
And she's absolutely boss, yeah. And so we already had a great rapport after that. And every time we met was there was always some kind of like special friendship going on there, where, like, where like every time I'm with her, I just feel at ease.
Yeah,
So having ourselves up, I think it was either we kicked off. So we kicked off the stage for starters. I think that would have been better than just watching the stage, because I always hate like looking at the like hanging around before.
Rather
my
get
set.
out of the way.
Because like because like hanging around before, I start to think about everything, and then that's
You're
when
observing a lot, aren't you?
yeah. So and then obviously that's when your emotions start taking over your thoughts. So with that, she was late for starters. she was late for starters, and then I'd
Late
already
for the
got
set, or just kind of
late for the set.
rushing? Really?
Yeah.
So you had to kick it off yourself.
No. Well, so it was a logistics problem.
Oh, okay.
So I did the first 2 tunes, and then she hopped on. So I'd already scoped out the dome. I played the dome twice now. I mean, after a while, I was still having the zeros, lying to myself. You know, I'm still getting a bit drunk here, but it's adrenaline instead.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
obviously combine that with the tunes, the way the crowd was responding, everything just nicely fell into
All
place.
the TikTok comments were saying set of the day, they're bigging you up proper.
Do you reckon that would have like built you up a bit? Like obviously you're already popular in the scene, but do you reckon it give you a little bit more of Jensen's
more clout.
name?
It definitely gave me a bit of clarity on like how I'm probably been a bit hard on myself these last couple of months.
doing
I think.
bits.
Yeah,
I think I
everyone
just-
knows you as a very skilled producer.
I've never been able to like take a compliment
Yeah, but like
because I hear it so many times. I'm like,
yeah,
I
but
know.
it's the
but-
Jensen name, like Jelson and Jensen. Like unless you're really in the scene, like people obviously, like I've said to people said the names are slightly similar, they get mixed up. That's why the whole Jelson Jensen. But
Even my dad says, "Can you please just get on the phone to Jensen? I mean, Jelson."
Yeah,
he always gets it confused.
But the question we asked Jelson as well, and you can do it yourself, is where did that sort of name come from? Like, how did
Jensen.
how did you get Jensen from Charlie?
Well,
From Charlie Person.
Hit number. Well, the first thing about that is mine came first,
Yeah.
We just
straight up.
record straight.
up.
Is there another one as well? So how does Jetson?
Jezen.
Yeah.
So
There
in
is.
the holy what are they called? The
Trinity.
holy trinity of Manchester Knights. You got You&Me, Libero, and OBP, and all of them have a J sound in person.
Yeah.
I came up with it in 2019. So when I rebranded myself, I wanted to go down the Romanimal path, and obviously I wanted a
name, an alias,
foreign,
what?
a very exotic,
Funky sounding name.
a
Not,
funky sounding name like Raresh or something like that.
Yeah.
So I went on a name generator and I pumped in a few names, and one of them came out as Jentzen. I thought, wait a minute, that sounds really cool.
Johnson's.
Yeah, so I said Jentzen, and I was like, wait, no. If I change that A to an E, because I don't like it, I don't like A in when it comes to vowels. A sucks. Anyway, so
In this name generator, if you put any context, if you just give me a name.
I think it was like character name. I think it was a character name, or it was like
Superhero name.
Yeah.
it was because one of them was like Wasted Youth, Liquid Gold, not Liquid Gold, like just
I thought you were going to say Liquid Death.
Liquid
that little
Gold
bit
would have
more.
been a cold name.
I think it was a lo-fi name generator. So for lo-fi hip hop or something, making like like you have Windows 95 or those kind of things, or like Resonance or something. So I was looking for something that sounded a bit lo-fi because I was a big fan of Gene on Earth at the time, which I still am, by the way. And his sound was a bit lo-fi as well, so I wanted to sort of gravitate onto there. So that's how that came across. So it was a lo-fi name generator that spat out some names for me, and I chose Jentzen, changed the A to an E.
What made you go with E? Not an I.
Jentzen, kind of like, I think there was a SpongeBob reference at the time where honestly I did this because my Facebook ads account is still this. I can't change it. It's Smitty Werben Jägerman Jentzen. I knew from the start I didn't want to be very serious about it. It was
stuck
because it's his heart. He was number one. Remember that? Yeah.
I vaguely, when you just said what you just said.
The hat thing.
Yeah, I vaguely
and he had
just
to get
remembered
it from that thing.
Yeah.
And Mr. Krabs changed that name. That's what made me think about that, because I thought, I'll do that. I'll have the identity as Smitty Werben Jägerman Jensen, and then I'll just have Jensen.
I'll get the name from Mr. Krabs.
So that along with the name generator, kind of like, I thought, yeah, this could work. This.
Yo.
I don't know. I think it's because it said number one, and I thought, yeah, because I'm number one too.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
stuck, and now everyone notices.
It's a
that
big name in the scene. It is a big name.
On the
Yeah.
lineups, everyone sees it, and I believe you're on the You&Me 10-year party, so that's a big name on
Cold.
that lineup.
Cold.
Me and
Warehouse
Big Jim Bob,
project.
yeah.
Are you looking forward to it?
Jimmy F. I am actually. Last time we played, the chemistry was unreal. He was surprised at me. I was surprised at him, and we kept throwing each other curveballs. And I think me and Jamie Fielding are just it's like curveball bonanza. He'll play something, I'll be like, "What is that?" And then I'll play something where it's like, "Yo!"
It's almost as if like no one's going to be in the room, and you two are just going to be locked in together on the deck.
It felt like that. It does feel like that sometimes, where literally it's just us jamming, and there happens to be an
And you
audience
look up
there.
and you go, "Oh my god, there's a couple hundred people here."
Yeah,
Is
I
this your
mean-
Warehouse project debut?
Yeah, the first time I've done Warehouse
what
project
room?
ever. The archive.
Oh yeah,
Big,
well, the back,
big
long
for a
one.
Manchester head, though, isn't it?
You know, but you know what the you know when I was last time I went to the Warehouse project? Yeah, I was 18.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, first time I ever went out, I was 18. I watched Apollonia at Warehouse project, the original Warehouse.
I've
project.
only ever been one.
What?
I've only ever been once. Me.
Which one?
Went to Solid Grooves like 2022
I
or
went that.
something. Yeah, I went. I don't like Warehouse.
Yeah.
I just no purely because it's not that I don't like it. I mean the venue size is I prefer intimate venues.
I don't mean to sound. I'm going to sound pretentious, and this may not make it the cut, but I can't go back to being a spectator now that I've actually done the gigs and I've experienced backstage.
I mean, it'd be good as a DJ. I can
Oh,
imagine.
it'd be
amazing
serious.
as a DJ, but I mean, as an actual venue.
But what I'm talking about is the punter DJ difference.
Yeah,
I don't know. Punter is a bad word to say, but like at the same time, it's like
he's a punter.
So what
He's
I
a
mean is
muppet.
I went to Wales. Actually, no, tell a lie. I went to Wales Project New Year's Eve.
They just get packed out.
It gets
It's too busy,
And it's
The-
sweaty.
the
Don't you get the
ceilings are
sweat
too
dripping
high.
down on you? It's crazy.
like I feel like the sound system's not as good as you would get in like an intimate venue. Obviously, it's Wales, it's massive, but like it's not.
Well, that's the level. That's the
all
level.
you can
like,
hear is boom, boom, but it's not like you
Well,
can't
here's the
hear
thing.
it clear.
It's right. I think your after Capacile set looked a lot more like he's describing intimate.
I like
that looked
place
like
like
that
that.
looked like a serious memory, like that I would have wanted to be a part of.
that's not too big of a venue, to be honest. Have you guys been?
Capo.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's
I've-
perfect. I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
been personally, but
Has anybody?
I've never been.
No,
I mean,
well,
it's shocking that none of us have ever been.
It
I
appears,
can't-
it appears how it does, and it's not too big. I think it's like a 300 cap, so it's nice. It was nice and intimate because like it's 360 degrees and like it's permanent sun. It was beautiful. It just completely it was so nice to just play somewhere where you had people coming in and out. It wasn't like there's no separation between you
big moment
and
for you,
your
though.
audience and your listening audience. Yeah. I'm so glad it was. I'm so glad it was recorded because
Do you reckon that's your biggest moment?
no, I think my biggest moment would have to be. Well, actually, that's a good question. It could be, but playing after Capacile was a big moment. I'd say hide and seek, but hide and seek is
Hide and seek looked
it's a given.
amazing.
It is a given.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's always
I'm
gonna
not
go off
taking it
hide
for-
and seek,
I'm
innit?
not taking that for granted, but at the same time, I've got to credit it as like I'm a resident. Therefore, I've got a certain amount of expectations that I've got to deliver on, and I do. But at the same time, yeah. So, but playing with Rishi and now working up the way, it's not a moment. It's like a build up. And it's like a career.
stepping stone,
Yeah.
innit?
My highlight is. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that. Oh God, I've got too many.
Well, while you think of that,
We-
we usually ask our guests
Yep.
3 questions. Sort
Give me
of,
the 3 questions.
towards the end of the podcast. So, Jack will hit you the first 2. I'll hit you the last.
What we usually do is ask every one of the guests what is the dream back to back.
Me and the Ghost.
The Ghost.
Yes, because although I'm considered zesty and I'm considered quite
That
mid-
zesty house you got going on.
I've got I don't know how I've managed to get myself caught up
You
on
got
all
this
this.
name of zesty house.
It's because and like I said on the interview I just had, it's because I'm not conventional. It's got something, it's got zaniness, it's got like an edge to it, But yeah, the Ghost, because I've been listening to the Ghost and all their stuff, and I got my inspiration to dig from them, and they furthered my love for DJing.
I watched them at Gold. Serious.
And they're literally like, they are literally like they are literally like musically they blew my mind, and there's been rarely where I've listened to someone and thought, holy shit, this is fucking amazing. Their mud show thing where they're all blue, black and everything, I'd never heard anything like it. It's up my alley because of how it's house music that we've not heard before.
Have you ever seen their mix on YouTube at Dimensions at the after party?
I did,
party?
yes, I did.
It's a good set, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's
So the next question is, what would the dream? Well, from what you've not played already, what's the dream venue?
Dream venue, DC10.
DC10.
Without a shadow of a doubt. I think I don't. Loft all night.
The Terrace.
The Terrace is one, yeah. I'm not quite sure whether I'm gonna enjoy like big crowds yet. Not to say that I may get there, but I don't know. Judging from experience and seeing it, it's when it's more intimate, you have more of a connection, and you play off it better, I think. But who knows?
It's just they look good when I think who was it? Michael Bibby did the no phone policy. I feel like that's what's needed, especially.
He did an Instagram. Wasn't there an Instagram live though of him when he returned? When he started playing all that stuff, he came back to DC10.
Yeah.
Don't you find that a bit ironic?
I seen a video of Michael Bibby using a laser to get someone.
Yeah, he was
get
like
someone
pinging
out.
laser
Yeah,
at everyone.
but that was being filmed on a phone,
I know, yeah.
so it makes no sense.
It's the way it is. There's moments where it makes people self-conscious, and I used to welcome that. If I thought
in
someone
this day and age, I don't. I mean, I know it looks like it ruins the parties, but at the same time,
after
it's like
seeing
you
what
need
happens
a
on
bit of
TikTok,
both.
after seeing what happens to a person on TikTok,
Yeah.
if
You
their
need
day
a
being
bit of
filmed
both.
is less.
Yeah.
When it was original just Instagram carousels or mentioning on stories on Instagram, it was fine. When it moved over to TikTok, the line is completely open for anything to happen, both good and bad.
Yeah, you
So that's why
don't
people
want
that.
phones, but you want people to film these tracks. So you get a good clip of it, and
Well, that's
crowd
why
reaction.
people bring videographers and sack off phones now, because that's where it comes from. So it drives the attention to
100%.
people's pages. It's just tied to marketing.
And then I'll just wrap it up with one question that I ask all the guests. You probably know what's coming. Who should you ask, or who should we get on the podcast next? Out of your suggestion,
I want to be
Ice Bucket Challenge style.
Yeah.
Tell us
I
who's
want to
on.
be a wanker and just say what's already been said, but
Drop 3 names. Who should we
get-
have on the podcast next?
local dub will never do it. They're too cool for anything.
I'll
like
get
that.
them on here.
You get them on here, honestly. Yes, you. You know what? I'm gonna tell this to the camera.
I'll get anyone on here.
Local dub, sit yourselves down here and speak to these lads.
Listen,
here.
2 year, I'll get 2
Your brother
chairs.
wants
You're
you
gonna
to
sit right here.
Yeah,
Right here.
local dub definitely need to do more stuff like that, I reckon.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that, and then get get Kepler.
Oh,
Kepler,
mate.
love
Get Kepler
Kepler.
to sit down here. That'd be sick.
Well,
that,
I've
mate.
been on a night out with him.
You're the link into Kepler. So
I actually never.
ping his DMs.
I do need to. Robbie Doherty's one as well.
okay,
He's cool. I like
Robbie
him.
Doherty would be serious.
Robbie Doherty's pretty cool. I was speaking to him. He was advising me on a track recently, and he's dead sound. Yeah. He's,
Yeah.
We'll have anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bring in Nan. We'll have on here.
Bringing what?
No, jokes. Right.
All right.
Right, so yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you on. And,
Appreciate having you on, gents.
You've been
Do we get everything? Do I get paid now or?
Yeah,
what?
it will send you an invoice.
Yeah,
But so yeah, no, it's been a pleasure. Great conversation, and we enjoyed every part of it. But I'm sure we'll have you on again at some point in the future. We'll go into a deeper conversation. But yeah,
Definitely.
big up,
100%.
Jentzen.
Appreciate it.
Big up, big up.